beautiful. Hope you had a wonderful Saturday. I know you're excited because your Texas Longhorns won today. They beat Ole Miss. It was a really good game. I didn't watch all of it from beginning to end, but I did see a lot of, I want to say more of the second half, like third and fourth quarter, and got interesting. But you guys were able to pull out the win, which is, the dub is always a good thing to have, especially in a tournament. So we will see what happens tomorrow against against South Carolina. Um, you know, either team wins is that's the real thing is just I'm always so nervous. I just don't want anybody to get injured. I'm more nervous about that than I am about, well, it's kind of equal when I think about it. Um, More so than just the game result itself. I just want to make sure that nobody gets hurt, because that's things can change like that if just so. But it is a part of it. But it's a really good sport in terms of teamwork and communication and leadership, and following leadership in terms of the coaching, or the coach's ideas, and listening, of course, studying and taking it seriously when you have to face different teams, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, what each player's is. And so it takes a lot of basketball IQ, not just basketball, really just character IQ, to perform at the level that these young ladies, as well as all team related sports, have to go through, so we take it for granted, but it's more than just one person. It takes a team to win a game. That's football, basketball, volleyball, um, football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, soccer. All of them are like that. You have your golf, and you have your tennis, and you have certain games that are more independent. Track is another one. But though they have their things as well. So, but to be able to humble yourself and work as a team, and not feel the need to carry everyone, or feel like you have to, or feel like you have to even, just to make whatever contribution you can make. And I think that was one of the things I noticed about Texas player number 21. I never got her name, but I couldn't really see her name on her jersey. But I know that she wasn't shooting, but she was getting rebounds. She was passing, distributing the ball well, and you would never really hear her much, on the and the commentators, watching the game. But the fact that her presence on defense as well as offense is just as important as those that make the shots, because she's giving them assists. She's getting the rebounds in order to get those assists, or to start their offense from the defensive, from being in defense and then getting the rebounds to go into offense. So, things like that, you don't get awards for, you don't get claps for, but that's a part of it, and I can appreciate players like that, because that's how I was. Well, I'll speak for myself now. I was never good at shooting. I was always not just shy, but I didn't practice shooting that much, and so it was never one of my strong suits. But I was really good at defense, and I can appreciate watching her because um, that's all I did. I was short. I was a point guard, um, but I would really, and I was fast, and so I would really do my best in terms of covering the point guard defense position as much as I could. I wasn't tall enough to get rebounds, but where I could help, I tried to. I have a funny story I'm gonna tell you when I see you about basketball and how one of my games went. I think you'd appreciate it. um, yeah. Let me think. There was something else I was gonna mention. Oh, I've told you that already though. Like soccer. Soccer was different because I started out as a goalie, and because I was so excited, I got out of goalie to go to forward, and eventually to midfielder, which is much more running, much more. It takes much more endurance and stamina to run that position, especially on the left because a lot of people are right-footed because they typically don't practice. Similar to how basketball, not well, mm, I'll put it this way: similar to how in basketball people usually are more strong with their right hand than they are their left, unless they develop it. I was the same way, but I used both feet. But then I also purposefully worked on my left foot more. Um. Anyway, I don't. Still getting all that, getting into all that. Um. But I'll just say it was a good game. So I'm looking forward to. I just went on a tangent for some reason. I just wanted to tell you about some of my history so that you had some um to give you some experiences that I've had growing up playing sports. Yeah, I've told you already most of them. So, um, yeah, the game's at 3 p.m. tomorrow. The championship game for that Southeastern Conference, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Um, Today's game was very, very, very good for both teams. It was a good game for preparation for what's going to happen with March Madness and everything. So, um, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. So I hope you'll be watching. I'll be watching. Be watching. I'll be watching. Hmm. Dancer for money. I don't have many. I don't have much fun, so I would have to. Let me see. What could I? I'm trying to think what I can do. Uh, what would be a good? Trying to think. That's all I can think of. I don't have like ones or anything like that I could, you know, toss your way. But I can get some roses and just throw rose petals at you. I hope that counts. And then once it's then when you're finished or when I'm all through with the rose petals, then we can just, you know, make it a bed. Dancer for money. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, let me get myself together. So tomorrow is the last, not even full week, but partial week until my next birthday week. My next birthday year, birth year, excuse me. Um, um, we also spring forward in terms of the time, so that'll be interesting. not looking forward to it. I've been so tired lately. But it's, I have no choice. So there's nothing I can say that'll change that. Um, it's just, it is what it is. So, uh, but I will say, as far as uh, Sunday is going, I don't. I'm not playing live right now. Out. I'm not playing out right now. So if you do see me, when you do see me, excuse me, it'll probably be on here or the other page. So, just FYI, I'm not playing with the church at the moment. By choice, not by any other reason. I'm hoping that, well, what was I gonna say? Um, this week is gonna be interesting. I have a lot of things kind of going on. Not necessarily for in celebration necessarily. Most of that's gonna happen over the course of the month. Um, I know the day of will still go on as usual. Um, and you know what I have to do that day in the morning, so there's that. And then I'm supposed to visit someone on Tuesday. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can do that, but we'll see. Then I have something to do on Thursday as well that's work related. So it's gonna be kind of, and then I would like to get my hair done again. So there's a lot of things that'll happen. It's just a matter of, it'll kind of blossom, like, the week is just one part of it, but overall the month will have different things going on. My mom thought about, having a surprise party for me because it's such a pivotal year, but it's a pivotal birth year, but I didn't really really want that too much. I just wanted it to be kind of low key, and I actually I had something that I wanted to do with you, that I was thinking about, and I think, yeah, I still want to try to do it. Let me think how best to try. How best to do this? Of course, I've never, I've never really thought it all the way through. It's just like, it was an idea and I want to use it. I'll tell you what it is. So what I wanted to do, what I would like to do rather, is leading up to the actual day to have some fun. And for the next 4 days, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to do it today though, because it's getting late. I wanted to answer questions you may have, and questions you may have, and also character traits that I love about you at the same time. I don't think I'll be able to do questions because I want to get I'm looking for a certain type. So what I'll do is I'll do the qualities today, tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. And if I find questions, I'll try to do that number of questions that I'm going to be turning, that age that I'm going to be turning. I'll try to do that number of questions on Wednesday for you, and I'll put it on the other website for you to see. I think that might be the best way to do it. So I'll do 10 qualities for you every single day until that I appreciate and love about you until Wednesday, and then on Wednesday I'll do the questions. I'll say that how old I'll be turning. All right. All right. So I have done this before, but I wanted to. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where I can't tell you enough and thank you enough for being how you are, you know. And yeah. So let me go ahead and start now. So first 10, it's not no particular order. It's all coming straight off the top of my head, and like I mentioned, I have in the past done certain qualities, but I want to make it special and try to make a certain number per day that reflects that reflects the specialty of this year. Okay, so let's do 10. No particular order at all, just the first 10. And just because these are the first ones doesn't mean that they're any more important or less important than the ones that'll be given at the end. All of them are equal, and that's why I feel the need to say them. If I had to pick the first one of all the words I could pick, what would I choose first for you? What first comes to mind? One word comes to mind. I want to make sure that's the first word I want to say first, though. Yeah. Devotion. I almost said consistency, but I feel like devotion's more more of what I'm going for. So I would say devotion or devoted. Your devotion. I'll put that. Sorry, I'll put it that way. Devotion. Honesty. Work ethic. And these will be, well, you know what? Do I want to put? Yeah, I'll say that. I was gonna see if I wanted to say more personal ones than just professional. If I want to use both or just use personal, but I'll use both because it all applies to you, so it's important to say. All right, so devotion, honesty, work ethic. If I had to choose number four, this is important. Your selflessness. Your selflessness. That's number four. Your creativity will be number five. Your aura will be number six. Your laugh will be number seven. Your curves would be number eight, and that's why it's so fast for me to think of it because and that's why I was smiling so much, getting ready to go to that number because I said, it's just like, all right, figure eight, figure eight. Your curves is number eight. Number nine. Your gifts with an S. Your gifts. And number 10 for this first 10, excuse me, is rather, I just had it, hold up. One second, I just forgot it. 1 second. I'm getting close. 1 second. Oh, come on. I actually think. It was so perfect. Come on. You can do it, Ashley. Think. Here we go. I got the word. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. I'm going through a mental thesaurus. How attractive you are is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to use a one word, but I can't find one word to put it with it right now. Your magnetism, maybe. Yeah, your sexiness. There we go. All right, so let me see. It's 10. Okay. Here you go, beloved. So those are the first 10. If I had a bonus one, but I'll wait until tomorrow because number 11 is very important, just like number 4 is very important, and 3. So, but yeah, so I'll wait until tomorrow to say those. I hope you enjoyed this first set, and I look forward to sharing the next set with you tomorrow. All right, good night and happy Sunday. I look forward to spending my Sunday with you. And I hope you like these first 10 words. You know, number 8. Number 8. 8. Number 8. 8. It 8, all right. It ain't all right. All right, love, I gotta go. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Night. Love you.